multiple BBC locations. While staff raised concerns, the inquiry did not prove that senior executives deliberately covered it up. But it did highlight serious failures in how the BBC handled the situation.
He's not answering the question.
Keir Starmer admitted to it and he apologised for everything that he did in it.
Did Keir Starmer have any involvement in what happened with the Jimmy Savile case?
From what we know, the BBC's 2016 Smith review found that Jimmy Savile abused 72
He's not.
Type it, Angie, instead. I typed it.
Yeah.
I won't tell you the details that you're looking
Oh,
for.
conspiracies and bullshit again. I wish I could read it to you, but obviously I can't.
He was a it
does say that he had no involvement and that there was no evidence to suggest he was ever
He
involved.
has apologised for it.
Liar, show us the footage of him apologising.
It is out there. And
Well, let's see it. Bring it forward immediately.
He was such a high-profile case that it would have been across his desk. He may not have dealt with it himself personally.
He would have known. It was before Keir Starmer. I think he apologised for the way it was handled at the time.
There's no. Wait a minute. One sec. Can you repeat that?
He apologised for how it was handled at the time.
No, one sec, please. One sec.
Oh, sorry.
Carry on. Can you repeat that, please, delusive Dan?
Of course. What I was saying is that I searched for any public apology from Keir Starmer specifically about the Jimmy Savile case, but I couldn't find any confirmation that he did. If you'd like, I can keep looking or clarify something else.
So what's he apologised about?
I think he apologised for the way it was handled, not for him handling it. He wasn't around at that time.
Angie put in, did he
apologise for the handling of the case? Right?
Yeah.
Okay, but that's nothing to do with him, though, personally?
No.
Yeah, he said it never crossed his desk, but
He wasn't there.
don't want to believe in it. They all lie. They're not going to tell you the truth, are they?
Yeah, they're all going to stick together.
It's all they cover up anyway, so they're going to cover that bit up.
But mate, I think mistakes happen. It doesn't mean that he was involved. Do you get what I'm saying? That he knew what was going on?
I think the government at that time was Blair. With Jimmy Savile, it would have been Blair.
Oh, God. That man.
Yeah, exactly. We're going back a long time, so it wouldn't have been anything to do with Starmer. It would have been Blair.
No, I think we said that when he was head of CPS.
Yes, isn't it? He was the head
But
of
you people say that this person, that person was involved, this person was involved. I really don't think the Royals and Starmer was involved in any way. I think if they knew what was going on, I really don't think. I think they would have done something about it.
The Royals did a lot of bad stuff, though, didn't they? They did a lot of bad stuff. There was a big documentary about how even their own families.
What was the fella that used to do that game show that had all the royals in it? Wasn't he proved to be a paedophile?
Yeah, that was another one back in the 80s, wasn't it?
Yeah, there's another one.
Oh, what's his name? He used to do that, thing, wasn't it?
It was something green, wasn't it? But he turned out to be the father of...
He went to jail.
Yeah, Stuart Hall, he did it.
Yeah, you're talking about Rolf Harris.
Stuart Hall, that's it.
No, Stuart Hall.
Oh, right,
he was another one.
It's a knockout.
There's another one.
Didn't a big thing come out about Gary Glitter as well? There was a lot of them.
He was the first one to come out. He was the first one to come out, I think, Gary Glitter.
There's so many of them that was just covered up. It's just crazy.
Yeah, it was
Ladies,
this
goes back to my original, one of my points that I made when I spoke earlier. Men are covering up for people like that.
I think you've got to be that way inclined to cover that up, though. It's
exactly. I agree. You know, there was people that knew what happened to me, but would still cover up, the situation.
Just money and power is crazy.
It's not just women. It's not just men. It's not just men. It's women too.
Sorry,
100%, Angie. 100%.
I
Because
agree.
my mother, my foster mum knew exactly what my dad was doing when he was
Yeah.
bathing me, and she stood by it. And that was when I had a lie detector, and it was 99.9%. It was for me, I did it to close it. But like, the highest bit was that my foster mum knew, and that's the bit I feel angry, is that a woman could allow that. So
Absolutely,
yes,
100%.
I
That's
agree.
worse in a way, isn't it? That she was sort of covering it up and not dealing with it.
Yeah, it's so horrible. But she, you think, was she scared? You try and understand, but it's just disgusting to me. She didn't want to lose him, so she allowed him to do what he did. We were broken children from a broken home, so it's vulnerable children again, isn't it?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, someone just said in the chat, Rolf Harris, there was another one.
Yeah,
People who
there's so
surround
many.
themselves with children.
If you
You
put me on the
know?
big screen, Andy, this says in 2009, the CPS refused to prosecute Jimmy Savile, and that was when Keir Starmer was the head of the
We can't
CPS.
see all of it. Well, I
Yeah.
can't anyway. I don't know if anyone else can see. I can't see all of it.
No.
See some of it. 1970s.
The
It's a
Crown
bit hard
prosecution,
to.
the Crown
Yeah,
Prosecution
we can't
Service.
see it though. We can't see it.
Need
You
to
might
make
have to
it
read
smaller,
it.
zoom out a bit.
Do you want to read it out? Do you want to read it out?
Yes, please.
How old was Keir Starmer at that time?
In 2009, hang on, let me have a
I'm not sure. I thought he was a lawyer back in 2009.
That's even worse, isn't it? Oh God.
Yeah.
People are saying he was a kid in the 1970s, 70, 80, 92. That was 40 years ago.
Yeah, about six.
He wouldn't have been a
63
kid.
now,
Yeah.
so
How many
69.
years ago
So
was
yeah,
that? He was a lawyer.
depends how old is he now?
23 years ago.
He's 63 now.
So he was 40.
He was
Right.
47 in 2009 when the
Yes.
prosecution wanted to take these historic cases to the CPS, and the CPS said that they didn't have enough evidence for it. And that was when Starmer was in charge of the CPS in 2009.
That
He
would
was
have been, yeah, he would have
47.
been 47, yeah. So
He's a grown man.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean he had any involvement. Do you know what I mean?
Oh no, not the involvement, but I think there
No,
was.
the cover up to it.
Not involvement, but they knew about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they
Well,
knew
it's
about
covering
it
up.
then.
If you know about it, you don't do anything about it. It's covering up, isn't it?
And some lawyers do that.
It's all money, isn't it, at the end of the
Do you
day?
reckon a lot of people got paid off with it all, though?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
of course he did.
Yeah, it's all about money, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, guys, I'm going to go back to the FYP.
Okay. Take care, Angie.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, lovely. Thank
guys.
you.
See you later. Right. Okay. Let's get back to Dan. Oh.
Almost talking on it. And now they'll turn all this round to it being, oh yeah, it's not our fault, it's Dan. Dan's done this. You are all a bunch of nonsense. You are literally a bunch of nonsense. You talked about Jackie being in a PDF ring the other week, but yet you're the one that's speaking to known PDFs. You're in their inbox, you're having phone calls with them, you've got group chats with them. So you, Blaster, are in the PDF ring. But what do people do? Those that shout the loudest have the most to hide. Same with Luke. You're a pred, you're a pred, you're a pred. But Luke, you did a Freudian slip, love. You mentioned a baby E. That's in the front of your mind. That would never...
Calling someone a PDF, saying that someone's in a PDF ring is quite a serious offence. These battles are doing my head in, honestly. This man is obsessed with PDFs. Obsessed?
Unless no, I'm talking about you saying that. Them two words would never, ever, ever, ever,
Thank you,
ever
Jill.
come in my
We're
fucking
number 9.
vocabulary
Thank you,
together.
everyone.
Never. And again, back to Donna. I want compensation. My grandchild's been threatened. Who the fuck does that? Who the fuck says that? And again, let's go back to Blaster.
Someone has put there's a DV advocate who supports him and mods for him. Who's that? Slaying stakes. Who?
Sophie's kids was apparently in danger. Multiple other people's children was in danger. She ain't safeguarded a single one of them. What she did do is get herself a bit of attention online. When Cockapoo said to me, the only difference with Blaster is she's a troll that comes on and shows her face. And that is 110% accurate. It really fucking is. And where's it going to end with all these people? Where is it going to end? Like, literally. What's it going to take? So you've already, say for instance, that Jackie is in a ring. You've got a woman that's come on there, pissed up, who's spouted it all over the internet, giving them chance to fucking do something. Didn't ring the police or anything, did she? I mean, she had to lie. If she'd not done anything wrong in regards to Sophie, why did she have to lie? Why did she have to, morning Snowy, why did she have to lie about it?
Exactly, Adam. They do it the same mindset as
going,
them.
oh yeah, well, I was travelling. Marie, you do not drive. You was in the passenger seat. So why wouldn't you speak in front of your husband, who apparently loves you so much, and just say, listen, I need to ring the police. This has happened over some TikTok things. I'll tell you as for why. Because you do not want your husband to know what you get up to on this internet. Hence why you can see what she does. She's in a loveless marriage, or I do not care. I do not care. She is in a loveless marriage. She'll come on and you can hear when he's still in the house because she talks very, very, very quietly, and she has her headphones in case someone's in the box so we can't hear. And then, no sooner as she come on then, he'll fuck off out. And then that's when she'll start again. Could you imagine your wife sat upstairs and it's literally kids all the time? Every single time she's on. And then they go at me because I call people nonsense. I call people nonsense when it's just a fucking term, yeah. Flashing as well on the 13 Plus app. You've got her. Last time she flashed, oh, I've gone for tests. No, you've not. You've literally not. You've done it to divert attention the same way that you always fucking do. Same way as you did that when I mentioned how you fucking sat funny. Oh, he's done this for a reason. Get to fuck. Get to fuck.
Exactly.
Well, I don't think she does, but I have got his address.
Look at shit, he comes down the same plus it.
I am. But no. Again, her and Angel, in my opinion, are no better than Myra and Rose. Myra and Rose both put children in danger, and so do Angel and Blaster. Every single fucking time. If it's not full-on rings, who the fuck, right, would think... Now, bear in mind, she only outed Jackie because she was going to go for Luke. That is literally the only fucking reason why she did it. Someone gave her a quick call and said, don't do it. And then she did. But you brought it to TikTok, and a PDF thing isn't going to be a small thing. It's going to be a massive thing. Now you have tipped them all off. And you've accused an innocent person of being in one. So in my opinion, it is you two that's in the ring. Yes, because again, you speak to them off the app, both of you. Now, morning, Crafter Haley. That being said, I think that you did that because you knew someone was onto you, and now you have given your ring the heads up.
You're boring me out. Right, who else we got? We're going to go Gracie.
As a woman, I feel like it is my duty to tell you what's just happened. In a whole church, I went for a meal with a friend of mine to Fumiko, which is a Japanese restaurant. Absolutely incredible, brilliant service, beautiful food, as always. She's not from around this area, and we just come out the restaurant, walk down the road, and on the right is a bar called Shelley V's. Anyone who knows Ian Horchurch, let me know in the comments. We had a couple of drinks in there, went out and had a cigarette in the smoking area. And we walked back in, and my friend put a drink on the table, and I put my drink on the table. And she turned around and faced me. And a man, I'll say a man, a little boy, he looked like he was about 19, 20, curly-haired little fucking twat, picked her drink up, put it under the table, put something in it, and put it back on the table. So I went, what the fuck are you doing? I saw him do it. I watched him do that. And I said, what the fuck are you doing? Don't touch my friend's drink. I called the security. I told them. And guess who got kicked out? Me and my friend. After her drink had just been spiked. I can't believe it. I kicked off for at least half an hour trying to have a conversation with these people and tell them what happened. They called me a fat bitch and pushed me. This is the security for the bar. After one of their customers just spiked my friend's drink and I watched him do it point blank. This is Shelley V's in Horchurch. Anyway, I'm home now.
Yeah, I feel there's more to it. I feel there's more to this story because I don't feel that they just kick you out for no reason. I don't know. I just feel that she's intoxicated here and she's probably made it worse for herself.
Angela.
Yeah?
I'm going out. The cat wants to come out, so I'm letting him out.
Okay.
Well, you got the heater on.
I think there's more to it.
Angela, you've got the
God.
heater on. Yeah, and the bloody window's wide open because you're not paying the damn bills.
I think there's more to the story. I think.
I've got more to my story. Pay some bills. And stop sitting there.
Oh,
You've got windows
God.
wide open with the heater full blast.
So I think, she's intoxicated. I don't know what's happened. I don't know what she said as to why they reacted the way she did. I hope she took that drink with her because that would have been evidence and she could have, got someone to test that and then, recorded their behaviour also. So I don't know. This is her side.
Thankfully, I saw this happen and called him out on it. We had not spoken.
I'm not paying no
to these
bills. I
men.
paid a cat
we
bill.
We didn't know them. We had not said a hello. Nothing.
£5,000.
Took this fucking drink.
Victim shaming. Am I victim shaming? You've got to remember, guys, when you keep saying I'm victim shaming, this is TikTok. This is not a courtroom. This is TikTok. There's two sides to every story. I just got a feeling there's more to this story. There's no way she's gone to someone and said, listen, my drink has been spiked, and they kicked her out. I don't believe it, and I don't buy it.
Put it under the table and then put it back on the table. I am so fucking outraged. I'm so annoyed. Because...
And also, the next thing you would do is phone the police. You would have picked that drink up that he put it in, and you would have taken it away for evidence, and then you would have said, I'm not leaving, I've phoned the police. That's the next thing you would have done.
The security man didn't even believe us. I watched them do it. Why would I say that? We was having a great night. Why would I just bring that up out of nowhere?
Could have been screaming and shouting,
really
they kicked her out for it.
And they called me a fat bitch and kicked me out.
They haven't just called you a fat bitch, Grace. They wouldn't have done that. There's a reason. Maybe you were screaming and shouting at the time. And maybe what you should have done is taken that alcohol, that drink, phoned the popo, right, and said someone tried to, spike your drink, your friend's drink, and then reported it to security in a calm manner. But I've got a feeling there's more to this, that you did not do that in a calm manner. Because if he's called you a fat bitch, there's no... Why would he just call you that?
Because I told him that I'd just seen what this man had done inside. Obviously, the man was friends of the owner or whatever, but that just about tells you all you need to know about the establishment. So anyone who's from Essex, Hornchurch, whatever, I want you to share this fucking post and tag them and see what they've got to say, because in the morning I'm calling the fucking police.
Hi, EQ. Oh, put the wrong person in. Hi, EQ.
Hello?
Hello.
Angie, I don't believe a single word of it. She said somebody took the drink and right in front of her face, held it under the table and popped it in, and she witnessed it all. Like, if someone's spiking you, they're doing it when you go outside, you're doing it when you go to the toilet, they don't stand there right in front of us. So I don't believe a single word she said. She's a mess, a disgrace. She always does this when she's drunk and stuff. And why make a video on TikTok and not be on the phone to the police?
Even if that did happen, it doesn't make sense as to why they called her an FAT, bitch and all that kind of thing. She must have been screaming. She must have been shouting. There's a reason for it. I think there's more to it.
Yeah, well, we know what she's like when she's had a drink, don't we?
And it sounds like she's intoxicated. I'm not judging her, guys, but it does sound like she's intoxicated right here while she's crying.
I am. I don't believe a word she says. And the doorman was just calling out where he seen when he called her that name.
There's no way they would have ignored that. There's no way they would have jeopardized their license. No way they would have jeopardized their license. There's more to it. She was screaming and shouting. Now, I'm not saying he did not do what she's saying he did. I don't know. But there's no way that the security would have just turned around to her and said, you're an FAT bitch. No way. She must have been shouting, screaming, and carrying on for them to have said that to her. I agree with the EQ on this one.
Then his fucking post and tag them and see what they've got to say, because in the morning I'm calling the fucking police.
But Gracie, did you take the drink? Because that would have been evidence, would it not? That would have been evidence for the popo. Now listen, if someone was spiking my friend's drink, the first thing I would have done is I probably wouldn't have said anything. I would have taken that drink, right? I would have told my friend, taken that drink, right? Had it in my hands, I would have phoned the popo and said, someone has just tried to spike my friend's drink. And then I would have gone to security. That's what I would have done. There's something missing in this story. Hi, Sayana.
Hello, Ange. At the beginning, did she say that she was outside having a fag?
Yeah.
Cigarette. So if you're outside having a cigarette, you take your drink with you, don't you? You don't leave it on the table. So I think
Never
she's
leave
been
your
bullshit.
alcohol there.
Exactly.
But let's listen to it again. One sec.
Look, as a woman, I feel like it is my duty to tell you what's just happened. In Hall Church, I went for a meal with a friend of mine to Fumiko, which is a Japanese restaurant. Absolutely incredible, brilliant service, beautiful food, as always. She's not from around this area, and we just come at the restaurant, walk down the road, and on the right is a bar called Shelley V's. Anyone who knows in Hall Church, let me know in the comments. We had a couple of drinks in there, went out and had a cigarette in the smoking area.
Zan, I didn't kick you. Did you drop?
And my friend put a drink on the table, and I put my drink on the table. And she turned around and faced me. And a man, I'll say a man, a little boy.
Wait a minute. I zoned out again.
As a woman, I feel like it is my duty to tell you what's just happened. In Hall Church, I went for a meal with a friend of mine to Fumiko, which is a Japanese restaurant. Absolutely incredible, brilliant service, beautiful food, as always. She's not from around this area, and we just come at the restaurant, walk down the road, and on the right is a bar called Shelley V's. Anyone who knows in Hall Church, let me know in the comments. We had a couple of drinks in there, went out and had a cigarette in the smoking area. And we walked back in, and my friend put a drink on the table, and I put my drink on the table. And she turned around and faced me. And a man, I'll say a man, a little boy, he looked like he was about 1920, curly haired, little fucking twat, picked her drink up, put it under the table, put something in it, and put it back on the table. So I went, what the fuck are you doing? I saw him do it. I watched him do that. And I said, what the fuck are you doing? Don't touch my friend's drink. I called the security. I told them. And guess who got kicked out? Me and my friend. After her drink had just been spiked. I can't believe it. I kicked off for at least half hour. go and try and have a conversation with these people and tell them what happened. They called me a fat bitch and pushed me. This is the security for the bar. After one of their customers just spiked my friend's drink and I watched him do it point blank. This is Shelley V's in Hornchurch. Anyway, I'm home now. We're safe, thankfully. I saw this happen and called him out on it. We had not spoken to these men. We did not know them. We had not said a hello, nothing. All they did was come and took this fucking drink off the table, put it under the table, and then put it back on the table. I am so fucking outraged. I'm so annoyed because the security men didn't even believe us. I watched them do it. Why would I say that? We was having a great night. Why would I just bring that up out of nowhere? We was having a really lovely time. And they called me a fat bitch and kicked me out because I told them that I'd just seen what this man had done inside. Obviously, the man was friends of
I'm not denying what she saw. Maybe she is telling the truth here. I don't know. But they have not just called you a fat bitch for nothing. I think there's something missing in the story here, guys. Because the security don't just say you're a fat bitch. Now, off you pop. No, they don't. They don't just kick you out for nothing. Hey, EQ.
Angie, the bar have put a statement out on Facebook. It's called Shelley V's in Hornchurch, and they've said they've reviewed the CCTV. Nobody spiked her. The doorstep acted professionally, and they've named her and everything. It's a big, massive statement. If you go on Facebook and type in Shelley V's Hornchurch, and they said about a video published by the Marshals and Contraception, which is here, and they're calling her a liar. I told you, everyone. She's a born liar.
Guys, has everyone got Facebook?
Do you want me to read it out to you?
Yeah, can you read it out to us?
Yeah, 1 sec. I just need to go on my PC a second. Gone. I'm on the PC now.
Hey.
Yeah. Let me just get it up. 1 second. Here we go. Give me 1 second. It's almost ready. Here we go. Statement regarding the video published by the Marshals and Conception on TikTok. We're sorry to hear that you feel you had a negative experience at our venue. We take all complaints and allegations seriously and thoroughly investigate any concerns raised. Following the publication of the video by the Marshals and Conception on TikTok, we reviewed the CCTV footage and spoke with the relevant members of staff and security personnel. Based on our investigation, we can confirm that the allegations made against our staff are not supported by evidence available to us. The CCTV footage shows that our security team acted professionally throughout the incident and did not use physical force against any individual. Security intervention only occurred after a female customer repeatedly threatened to throw a glass at other patrons, pushed other customers, and made threats of violence. During the incident, the same individual was also heard making serious allegations towards members of staff and others present in the venue, including accusations of rape and paedophilia. As a result of her behaviour and in order to ensure the safety and well-being of our customers and staff, she was asked to leave the premises. With regards to the allegation of drink spiking, we take such claims extremely seriously. However, our review of the incident raised questions that we believe should be considered as part of any fair assessment of the situation. Specifically, after reporting concerns that her drink had allegedly been spiked, the individual continued to consume the same drink on the CCTV footage. While this does not itself prove or disprove any allegations, it's a factor that forms part of the overall circumstances we've reviewed. Unfortunately, social media content often presents only one side of a story and may not reflect the full circumstances surrounding an incident. We encourage people to consider all the available facts before reaching conclusions. While social media platforms can be a useful way for individuals to share their experiences, it's important that any allegations are assessed fairly and objectively based on evidence rather than solely on online commentary. Unfortunately, due to GDPR and the privacy rights of those captured on our CCTV system, we're unable to release the footage publicly. However, we're more than happy to provide the footage to the appropriate authorities, including the police, should they wish to review the incident. We're confident that the footage provides a full and accurate account of the events that took place. The safety of our customers and staff remains our highest priority. We'll continue to cooperate fully with any official investigation and remain committed to valuing and maintaining a safe, welcoming environment for everyone who visits our venue. We would also like to extend an invitation to the individual involved with us at the venue to discuss concerns directly. We're always willing to listen, review any relevant information and engage in a constructive conversation. So she drank the drink on the CCTV after saying it had been spiked. She called people
EQ, that was
pedos.
her friend's drink, though.
Yeah, apparently they carried on drinking the drinks.
Oh, they did. And her friend, right? Wow.
Yeah, the drink in question, it said, was then continued to be drank, and she called people pedos and all kinds of stuff like that. But it's on an account called Shelley VS Bar.
She's definitely on something, though, EQ, on this video. She's definitely on something here.
Yeah, exactly. I knew she was lying as soon as I looked at her.
Yeah, this is exactly the first thing I said, though, EQ. There's something missing from the story.
Exactly.
It doesn't sound right. They don't just turn around and say you're a fat bitch and kick you out. They don't just do that.
Well, she was calling them pedos and stuff apparently, and pushing and pushing other public members and stuff like that. So they removed her. But if you want to look at it yourself, it's Shelley VS Bar on Facebook.
And then, guys, we all know there's two sides to a story. So, you know, then we've got now their side of the story. But however, she just sounds like, even when I played it, there's something missing. They don't just say you're a fat bitch and kick her out. No way. She's done something to be removed.
I know she's a cow bag, but there we go. Get debunked. But you can read it yourself. So that your chats are always mixy, as we know, and they're saying you've changed what was said.
She was probably on something at the time. She's fucking probably hallucinating.
Yeah, and we've seen how she behaves in drink on TikTok, haven't we, when there's nobody around? So imagine her in public acting the same way. So we're just going by our experience. All right, girl, but if you read it yourself, because obviously there's people disputing what I've just said.
Guys, go and have a read it yourself.
Go and read it. Shelley VS Bar Hornchurch. Bye, my love.
Oh, thank you, EQ. And there you have it, guys. And I said there's something missing. That's the first thing I said when I played this video. There's something not right with this story here. They don't just call you an FAT. So what happened before that? What happened before that? Something's happened for them to remove you from their premises. She was probably hallucinating. That's probably what's happened.
So, or whatever, but that just about tells you all you need to know about the establishment. So anyone who's from Essex, Hornchurch, whatever, I want you to share these fucking posts and tag them and see what they've got to say, because in the morning I'm calling the fucking police.
Well, go to the Popo. That's what you should have done for the first instance. You should have gone to the police and taken the alcohol, the drink that you apparently, you know, your friend consumed. Gone to the police with it, because that would have been evidence. But you never did that, because I don't believe you. Because if you got that drink with you, Gracie, because that would have been evidence. Yeah. Honestly, she's a liar. I don't believe her. I really don't believe a word she's saying. Yeah, she's hallucinating. She's on some drug. You can tell she's intoxicated, or she's on something anyway. And probably had an argument with the bar staff and made some severe accusation against them that they've put out on Facebook, and said this is not the case. And I said it when I first played it. They don't just call you an FAT bitch for no reason. I'm not saying that I condone that. I don't. But however, there's no way they've done that. I don't believe it at all. There's always something when she's drunk. She's a fucking liar. Exactly, she's a liar. She's got problems. Honestly, she's got problems. Says me. Oh, listen, I drink. Oh, I'm having a drink right now. There you go. I'm having a drink right now. But however, I'm not sitting here making an accusation about a fucking pub. I'm not sitting here making an accusation about a pub I went to. That's the difference. Yeah, she's a liar. Exactly that. Yeah, she's on too much of the snow. Yeah, she's hallucinating. Thank you, everybody. Popular number 7. Thank you, guys. No ruin an innocent person's life, accusations like that. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. They would never have. I just don't believe they would have kicked her up for no reason. If she's made an accusation like that, I just don't believe it. I think she's a liar. Box. If you want the box, put it in the comments, guys. Hello, Naomi.
It was. He put the glass under the table and she saw him do it. If it was under the table, how did she see him spike it?
Oh, exactly.
That's all I've got to say. Thank you.
Thank you, Naomi. I don't believe it. Yeah.
How do I get out of here?
I think what's
Thank you
happened
very
is she's
much.
probably fallen out with someone in that bar, one of maybe the security, and she decided to make up some fucking accusation. So let's do a poll, guys. Happy face you believe Gracie, sad face you don't. Happy face you do, and let's bear in mind she looks fucking out of it in that video. Happy face you believe her, sad face you don't. And there you have it. No one believes you, Gracie. No one believes you. A staggering nearly 300 people that don't believe you. So she's saying they called her a fat bitch and all this kind of thing, right? That's what they called her. It doesn't make sense. None of it makes sense why they would suddenly just call her that. Yes, keep off the snow, love. Keep off the snow. Pretty sad, really, isn't it? Pretty sad. Right, what we got next? Let's talk about Alphabet. So we're going to talk about Alphabet and DG. Did you say... No, I never said Vexer spiked me. No, I didn't. That's what everyone ran with. I never said that. I said there's a possibility that someone done that in the pub that was in. I never said Vixer did that. So there you go. But you run with what you want to run with. Right. But, however, I know now, yeah, it's because I hadn't eaten. I had too much to drink. I had a bottle of drink before I went to the pub. And I was on white wine, which is, at the time, didn't agree with me. So, yeah. So I got a bit drunk. But no. I was just asking, that's all. No, that's fine. That's okay. But no, I don't think that now, no. If that was the case, I wouldn't be speaking to Rickster, would I? And I have battled him. So Alphabet tries to get back on a scran with Dan.
Alphabet messaged me this morning or something. And then I sent a video. I'm thinking, what are you trying to do? She messaged me saying, I will come on it now. I will come on it or something. But I need to remember what was. I can't remember what she put, something like that. I haven't got what's on the phone, but basically I will come on it now and stuff like that. I put, no, I'm alright, thanks. Like, as I say, you fuck around. And she tried to fuck around and go, oh no, thinking she was calling the shots. And then when I just said, nah, swerve it, I knew in the background she was thinking, fuck. Obviously you're thinking, fuck, man. That's a massive thing for anybody. And yeah, she's probably going to bring views, but at the same time, I'm not going to be fucked about by someone.
I get angry on red wine.
The show or whatever. So I just messaged saying, nah, I'm alright, thanks. You fucking had your shot and you try to blah, blah, blah. And then I seen a video of her saying, I'm willing to...
You know what? I get what DG is saying. I get it. I really do. But however, I just feel he needs to put Alphabet in the house for the views. And I know a lot of people don't like her, but I just think it would be the biggest scran with Dan. Come down with me, whatever you want to call it, ever. So I do think he needs to put, he needs to get his business head on and think to himself, okay, yes, she made some demands, but however, put that aside and say to her, listen, make a demand again and you're out, but you're in the house. Because I honestly would watch it. I really would. And I'm going to watch it anyway. But however, I think I'd be a bit more, with Alphabet in the house. You wouldn't. Someone said they wouldn't watch it. You would watch it. Stop lying. Of course you would watch it. You would. You say you wouldn't. You would.
Do it or something, but as long as I can bring my mum. I thought, you're not doing it anyway, even if you fucking... I'm not going to fuck about. I said it in the group chat as well, so I'm not gonna... You even tried to stop TLA coming on it, so it wasn't like you tried
Hi,
to...
Lady Di.
I just wanted to make a quick point there. This morning I watched a video of what do they call her? Elphaba saying that if DG wants me, he contacts me. I don't contact anybody. She's too big. She's too big for her boots, that one, Ange. Couldn't believe it. Should know.
No, I get it. But I just think that, I get what's happened, but I just feel that I think it's a mistake, DG not putting her in the house.
Yeah.
I think she will bring in the views.
Yeah, well, yeah, but she needs to lower
I mean, look at it now. We're all talking about her. Everyone is now talking about her.
Yeah, but not for
and
the
that's
right
why he
reason.
needs to put her in the house.
She's just a little bit too much for me, saying that I don't contact nobody. He knows where I am. He phones me, and I do this, and you do that.
That's all an act. It's not real. That's just an act.
Well, she was trying to get herself sectioned at 6:30 this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was doing a segment pretending she
I
was
just
talking.
think the fourth person that he's got in the house that is not going to reveal until the last day is going to be either Zach or Alphaba.
Yeah, I'm not sure which one I'd watch now at the moment.
I got a feeling it might be Zach.
Yeah.
With him saying he's not going to go into the house. It's all bullshit. He wants to be the center of the attention. Oh, look, I'm the full person. Hey, guys.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It's going to be... I think it's him. But however, it could be Alphaba.
I'm not sure which one makes me feel more
But it's
creepy.
one of them. I guarantee you, yeah? And I'll put my life on it. It's one of them. Alphaba or Zach.
Yeah. Right, I'll jump down, my love.
All right, Lady Di.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm thinking more Zach. I'm thinking it's going to be more Zach. But I think if he's got DJ's got his business head on, this could be a red herring, right? And it's going to be Alphaba.
Or, you know what I mean? Whatever. So
Stop it! I can't do this.
Alphabet messaged me this morning or something.
Yeah. Who do you think is going to be, guys? Because I feel it's going to be one of them two. Alphaba or Zach. I'm thinking Zach. But who do you think it is, right? Happy face, you think it's Alphaba. Sad face, you think it's Zach. I mean, it could be someone else. I don't know. But if you was to... Oh, where's the poll gone? Can't see the poll. So happy face Alphaba, sad face Zach. Oh, I can't put that... Oh, for fuck's sake, it's saying I've got this warning. I can't put the poll up. Okay, never mind. So let's go to Alphaba.
So
Alphaba wants to know why they're getting unfair treatment on Scran with Dan when they're not a national treasure, they're international. So this is why I think, honestly, this is why I think it could be her that's going to go into the house because of the big hoo-ha and what she's saying here.
A lot of fucking views for that place. I will. It could potentially hit quite a lot of, like, maybe into the 100,000s. I'm international. It's not a joke. I'm internationally known. So other people from other parts of the world will be watching. Including Jay in New York and all that. I've got people in New York watching me and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? I'm not a fucking national treasure. I'm an international not even treasure. I'm just an international person that's been known, you know. Why can I say treasure?
I wouldn't eat your food either. Absolutely
Australia,
not. Oh,
exactly.
never.
So why am I getting unfair treatment knowing?
I would never eat her food. Who would you prefer in the house, right? Be honest, right? And we all know that you have a huge dislike for Alphaba, right? But be honest, who would you want to watch? Whether you like them or not like them, who would you watch? Okay? And it might be for, the wrong reasons, but who would you watch? Happy face. Oh shit! I can't do a polka though, can I? I can't do this fucking polka because there's this fucking stupid thing at the bottom. Who would you watch? Put it in the comments though, guys. Who would you watch? Zach or Alphaba? Who would you watch? Neither. Zach. You're a liar. You lie because I know that Alphaba will get the most views. Okay, right. What we got next? Right, let's see what we've got next. Dun 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 dun. Right. Finding out her speed dating match had a partner. Right. So if you don't know, Rachel did a speed dating with Rebecca. And so she was this lady here. She was in the box wanting to date Rachel. But now it turns out this lady here has a partner.
Yeah, that's what I said. I shared the live out to them if they wanted to come in as well. That is absolutely fine. All right. So, come on, man. What are you gonna say?
Can I ask you a question? Do you think this could be a setup between Rachel and this lady here? Do you think that, because Rachel knew she was going on Rebecca's speed dating, right? Do you feel that this could be a storyline where this lady has applied, which maybe Rachel does know this lady, and they've done this little storyline here for her to now come on and say, I've got a partner. You don't agree? Oh, everything's a storyline with me. Honestly, I'm so paranoid.
Nothing's happened. That's her user. Alright. Nothing's happened. I don't know what's going on. Alright, go. So,
to be fair, Rachel does get quite a lot of views when she goes live. I think, I'm not too sure, but in the evening I have seen her live. She gets about 1.5k to 2k viewers. So she has done well since the Come Dine With Me. So fair play to her. I'm not a big fan of hers. To be fair, I don't even watch her. But however, a fair play to her because she does get the views.
Then go. Basically, that whole speed dating thing. Oh, yep. Y'all don't go insane. The whole speed dating thing.
For the wrong reasons, but I got it for the wrong reasons. For the shit I've said. No, honestly, fair play to her. You know, she sits there making cups and, and she still gets the views. She has her own drama. She's not toxic. She doesn't go in on people. Not that I've seen anyway. I mean, listen, I've had beef with her in the house, but now that we're out of the house, I don't have a huge problem with Rachel. But however, she does get about 1.5k or 1.5 to 2k. So she's done amazing since she left the Come Dine With Me.
The speed dating situation was not meant to go the way it did.
She had 4k last night. Well, there you go. And listen, honestly, fair play to her. Fair play to her if she's got 4k.
So starts off by just saying I am in a happy, committed relationship. What? My partner had felt bad for her and wanted to push her out and make her feel. Nah, that's. She's just fully outed herself. How embarrassing is that? Kind of what I saw whenever I seen her on there. So everybody in the comments on her live.
I just feel that I think Rachel does rage bait. She does rage bait. She has her own little drama going on there. She does get the viewers in, and I take my hat off to her. She's done amazing since she come out of Come Dine With Me. Sold her cups last night. She's making plenty of money. She's making the money. Yeah, honestly, and I say this, it's a fair play to her, absolutely.
For her to go on the speed dating thing.
I've had a bit of wine, guys.
Thing to watch.
By the way, I'm slurring.
She'll find somebody, she'll get somebody. And all that was coming up was trolls and people just kind of being dicks, and it wasn't okay. So
it's alright, guys. I'm screen recording.
prompted to go get a box.
Listen, I know what she's done, but I don't know if there's storylines. I don't know. All I know that I've seen her in the evening. She gets about 1.5k to 2k. See, the way I see it, she's doing something right. For her to get so many views on. It's all bullshit. Well, maybe so, but she's getting the views in at night. I've seen her with 2k. Someone just said on my live she got 4k last night. So fair play to her. She's done amazing since she's come out of Come Time with me. So yeah, I can't criticize her because I rage bait. I rage bait at times. So fair play to her. Absolutely.
I did. I was hoping to.
I hope I'm not slurring, guys, because I'm on the wine. I hope I'm not slurring.
Just make her feel good, she did absolutely, yeah. So I literally was gonna talk to her about it, it's fine. But
she don't earn, yeah, she might not earn much on the app, in regards to people gifting her, but I think she does earn with her cups, doesn't she? She does earn quite a lot with her cups. I think she does earn quite a bit of money there. So yeah, I think she's doing well for herself. So
I basically was trying to hype her up and push her out to.
I just wasn't sure if this was a storyline. This lady saying that she's with a partner
on the dating app.
Are you lying to me? But you're lying to me, being in a relationship.
That is something
that is not bigging me up.
I basically just wanted to encourage her and boost her confidence, and it did not work out.
That's crazy.
She wanted me to consistently text and talk, and no offense, I can't do that in general.
Why do that if you're with somebody?
Early today.
You was in a relationship the whole time.
But all her enablers.
That's crazy. Listen, I don't think Rachel's I don't think Rachel's I've had this wine, sorry. I don't think Rachel's a ugly person. I don't think she's an ugly person at all. So I really don't. And I just think, fair play to her. She's getting a lot of views, in the evenings when she comes live. She's done amazing. She's probably done the best, since leaving Come Time with me. And, I'm all about anyone that has their own content. And I feel she has her own content. It might be drama, it might be storylines at times. I don't know. She may rage bait, however, I don't know. But however, fair play to her. She's done amazing and she's getting the viewers in. And she's not toxic with it. I don't think she's a toxic person where, I just don't think she's a toxic person. She's American, this girl, wasn't she? She's American, yeah. The views of her trolls, maybe, but she gets those views in. And all I'm saying is that she may do all of the things that I do. So, yeah, but she's not toxic with it. So all I'm saying is fair play to her. If she's got those views at night, honestly, fair play to her. All right, let's go into the next video. Are you getting paid to pick her up? Guys, listen, let me tell you something, right? This is what I can't stand on people, right? When they get a platform from me, for example, I've said it over and over again, they've got no other content but myself. They sit there talking on me constantly. But with Rachel, she's got her own drama. She's got her own content. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's rage baiting, whether it's genuine, I don't know. But she gets the viewers in, so fair play to her for that. But I wouldn't be saying that if she wants to use other people's names constantly, which is what I hear all the time. Where I get people talking on me constantly to try and get a platform, or constantly talking about Miss Red to get a platform, constantly talking about Luke to get a platform. She's not doing any of those. She's having her own drama. She's having her own, I'm not saying it's not real. Maybe it is genuine. But however, she's doing her own thing. So all I'm saying is fair play to her. And I really honestly, genuinely hope she succeeds. I didn't like her in Come Dine With Me. I didn't. And I don't really watch her now, but I have seen a couple of videos of where she has got the viewers. you know, and like someone said, she had 4K in, so fair play to her. So I'll always honestly appreciate someone that is getting their own content. Angie, this is a storyline. Listen, storyline or not, it doesn't matter. If she's got the views, she's got the views. Right, where are we going? I've had a bit of wine now, guys. God knows it. I might get worse now. I might get worse. Angie, haven't you seen how she blocks someone after? Yeah, I get it. She blocks people. I get it. But that could be an act. That could just be the way she wants to play it on TikTok. She rage baits. I even said the other day, the things she said is quite rude on a 13+ app. She had me going. But I was exactly the same. I was exactly the same. Right, let's talk about
Dear gentle
Lady Whistle
listeners,
Down.
it appears the blaster has at last
She likes to
delivered-
rage bait. She likes to rage bait, and guess what? She gets the viewers in. She does. She gets the viewers in. Yeah, she's harmless. For fuck's sake, she's harmless. And honestly, I generally hope she succeeds. She's young, you know, and she's not an ugly person, and I don't think Rachel should ever think she cannot get someone like the lady that she was sitting with. I don't think she should feel that way at all, because she's not a bad looking woman. She really isn't, and you know, and she gets the viewers. She gets the viewers. Yeah, good on her. Good on her. Honestly. I'm just going to go to the loo, guys. Carry on playing this
of
video.
home truths that many had been whispering about behind closed doors. One cannot help but observe that she spent considerable time attempting to support Miss Bailey, only to find herself met with the treatment that many would consider less than gracious. As for Safi and Levi, society's gaze has certainly turned in your direction, and not for the reasons one might hope. Then we come to the toxic one, whose conduct has caused such widespread disapproval around here, displaying children's graves and engaging in behavior that has left many shaking their heads. And his last live was absolutely disgraceful, regarding the loss of a child yet again.
Absolutely.
There are no words for people like him. Now, there are those clutching their pearls asking why Blaster has finally reached her breaking point. It is not a surprise. Yet one must remember that even the most patient soul has limits. A person can endure criticism, provocation and disappointment for only so long before the pressure becomes impossible to bear. Finally, it should surprise no one when someone who feels repeatedly disrespected or pushed beyond their limits, they finally decide to say their bit. And her explosion seemed clear for everyone to understand. Oh, there is more to follow, but that can wait for tomorrow's videos.
Yeah, I totally agree. I've already had my opinion, guys. I totally agree with everything she's saying. And I hope Blaster's okay. I did message her today, and I said to her that we're doing this ghost hunt, and if she wants to take part, you know, would love to have Blaster to take part in our ghost hunt. I'm still looking into it, guys. But yeah. And I'll always, you know what, I'll always appreciate Blaster. She reached out to me. I'll always appreciate that, like I have done with Miss Red. When Miss Red reached out to me and I had stupid polyps, which is what I thought I had at the time. And I appreciate that. So, yeah. So I never jumped into Blaster's box to call shit or to do any of that. I really didn't. And I will always respect Blaster for her reaching out to me. Honestly, I really do. So, yeah. Yeah, I do think Blaster... Listen, she pisses me off sometimes. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, she pisses me off. sometimes. Of course, she does. But however, you know, she did reach out to me when we had beef and said, I hope everything goes well with you. And when she did that, I realised this is a woman that even though we have beef on social media, you know, she's got a good heart. Yeah. You know, so people, you know, I saw the comments last night, Angie's scared and all this. I'm not scared. I'm really not. I respect her. Oh, where's my cat? He's outside. Mum, is Bubba outside? Okay. If you put him outside again. No, it's not the first. It's right. He's fine outside. He's fine out there. Right, what we got next? Blasby, she would be fun as a ghost hunt. She'd be hilarious. I mean, she asked me to do the I don't know, the camping, the survival, but I don't know if I could do it. What do you think, guys? It's in September or October. I'm still thinking about it. I don't know. I don't think I could do it. You think I should do it? Happy face, I should do it. Sad face, I shouldn't. Happy face, I should. Sad face, I shouldn't. Was it September, October? What are we in, June? July, August, say 3 months away? You think I should do it? Oh my God. How are you going to get... Is there electricity, though, to charge your phone? How is she going to live stream it? Spiders, I know, this is a thing. If it was something else, absolutely. But I don't know if I could do that. Because I love my food. I hate spiders. I hate the outback. I love camping. But that kind of camping, like, I don't know, where's... No, that's like a survival kind of thing, isn't it? Is a survival thing? I don't know if I could do that. Yes, I love my food. I'll be grumpy, I'll be fighting with everybody. England has no outback. I don't mean an outback like that, for fuck's sake. I just mean... I'm still thinking about it. She might get somebody else before then. I don't know. She might, if she gets someone else, she gets someone else. That's fine. I'm still thinking about it. I don't know. I don't know if I could. Right. Okay. What we got next? Right. So we played that. Oh, what? I'm not playing that. Right, KTB wants in. Oh, okay, what's this?
Shut up or sat down. Listen, why you got all these...
KTB wants in as SWD. Katie also makes a comment on Miss Red's being jealous not doing it.
When people, right, and you fucking come down with me when you could have got me in it. I got come down in it. Everyone keeps saying I should be on it. I could only make spaghetti bolognese, I'm not going to lie. But you should get me on it, man.
What do you think, guys? I'm not going to lie. No, I love Katie B. I do, right? I do like her. I don't know if I want her in it, though. What do you think, guys? Happy face, you think Katie B. Sad face, no? I just don't think she's big enough. When I say I don't think she's big enough, I don't think she's someone that everybody would want to watch.
What a laugh it would be.
Yeah, listen, I'm not going to lie. Like I said, I've told you the people that I would put in. That's Alpha Bar, CLA, EQ, but obviously, you know, he's not going to put EQ in. But these are the people I would put in. I wouldn't put KTB in, no.
Be a laugh. Right, but listen, because you're my baby fucking You maybe fucking bad as fucking fun, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's just like the next one, maybe the next one, maybe the next one.
Oh,
maybe the next one.
So, as you know, DG is doing something after the Come Time With Me. We don't know what it is yet, but apparently the prize fund is 20k. So whoever wins the next one after this Come Time With Me, I don't know what he's doing, but it's 20k. Some people are saying it's a coach trip. Some people are saying it's in a house or a haunted house, and I don't know what it is. Some people are saying it's a bit like Traitors. I don't know what it is, but I want in the house. That's 20k, and I'm gonna win that, and I'm gonna have the biggest fucking game plan. Absolutely, I'm gonna be the Bambi. I'm gonna win it. I want in that one.
I'd definitely come on, you know. I would do it, mate. What, can you come on? I'm gonna scream. Everyone thinks.
I will be the Bambi.
No, Katie B on it. No, Katie B on it. Well, everyone can say
guys, this is doubles.
Right, okay, one sec. People are talking about the protests in Liverpool. That is really kicking off. Do you want me to watch the protests, guys? Just put it in the comments. You want me to switch this to have a quick look? Yeah, it's going to be down to the viewers to vote to eliminate people out, but he said it's going to be down to him who puts in. Yes? Okay, let me have a quick look then. Apparently it's really kicking off. Kicking off there. Do I just put Liverpool protest in? One sec. Who should I watch? Wait a minute, that's a video. That's a video live. Who am I watching, guys? MT. Okay, one sec. Give me a sec, guys. No, wrong person. Where's MT? Is it just MT?
That is exactly why it is, because Tim hasn't sent me 10 unis, so... It doesn't start till 1 o'clock, so everyone's early.
Oh, right, no, it doesn't start yet, guys. Nothing's happening. What are you talking about? I'm bored.
Yes or no?
Nothing's happening.
Oh, because what, man?
Right, it's not starting till 1 o'clock. So what we got next? Right. KTB, boring. This was hilarious. EQ's reaction.
On the 13 plus. You've got them.
Oh my God! Ah!
What's she doing? What's that about?
The TARDIS went flying.
Oh my.
I don't even know where it is.
When
now.
she exposed herself. Oh, we do love EQ around these ways.
Because out of all the words and all the labels that you could have cherry picked out of anywhere, you chose the word Spain. Knowing fine well that my son passed away with that. That's what you did. Stop backtracking. Stop deflecting.